when my woman go tell me no, say she a go have dinner with her ex. You crazy?
Hey, my girl, yo, make sure say press the like button. Umbre, you me attack. Yeah, you press this like. You're a bad man, you're wicked. Make sure you subscribe to Fiwi Dancehall, you know. The one authentic. Watch it play, watch it pre now.
Yes, a good night. Good night again. This is Late Night Talk. And we are back again with another hot topic. But before we get into the topic, I want to ask all you watching to go follow us on Instagram. I'm at Reggae Dancehall. Trish is at Divine Chick Collective. Andre Powers is right there. Andre Powers. Sassy at Sassy Rochelle, the Jamaican Goddess. Mr. Mac at Mr. Mac _Fox and Fancy at Fancy by K. So go support us. Go follow us on Instagram. All right. So yeah, man, this one is another hot one. You know what I mean? Martisha is not here tonight to take part in this one, but she'll be here next week. Yeah, you can also go follow Martisha also at This Is Martisha. No, at This Martisha on Instagram. Thinks that's the correct one. Okay. So this one is it jealousy or insecurities? Which why we are said that we are asked why would a person want to size up themselves with their spouse's ex, whether that is a male or female. So that is the question we're asking tonight. And you know, further down we get a better understanding of what we are or where we are coming from. All right, so this is the case. So you know me as a man, me like throw scenarios out there. So I'm gonna throw a scenario out there, and then you guys can kind of come to a conclusion of what I'm talking about. So say for instance, I start dating a young lady, and then for some odd reason, either I see a picture on social media of the guy that she used to talk to, which is now her ex. And for some strange reason, I figure more or less say, me add up to that person, yeah, or that person look less than me. So I start search now, want to see more photos of this person, start ask questions, start ask me woman now, how him used to treat you, or how good is he in bed and them like something. Because we know people do that. Especially upon the female side. We know man out there will do it too. I'm not saying me do it, but it was a conversation we were having offline, and that's how we came up with this topic. So we want to know if it is jealousy or insecurity why somebody would ask a question like that from their spouse, or why would they go in search to find out things about the person that was in their partner's life. Who wants to lead off after that?
Well,
All right. I can maybe. All right. You see, usually, so the case is whenever someone find themselves in a position, they would like to be thinking of themselves as the best option, even when you know, say, you ain't doing shit. You understand? You know, you're not all that and a bag of chips, but at the end of the day, you would like to know that you are indeed a better option than the previous, because face the fact, if you're going to school and you're currently attending a particular school, and say you make a transfer to go to another school, you're hoping that you're going to move on to the next. The same thing with the job. If you leave one job, the whole idea is for you to go and get a better job, whether it is a better paying job or a job with better benefits, right? So I think at the end of the day, everybody get caught in that space where they figure that, all right, then guess what? They would like to see themselves as a better option. So sometimes it has to do a mix of two. It can be a case whereby the person is not maybe sure of themselves, even though they figure that they want to be the better option. And because of that, it kind of give them a sense of, I don't want to say false reality, but it is a case whereby I think at the root of it, I would like to know that I'm the better option, you know? Or why is it that you leave that situation, or you got over that situation and you have now selected me? Why? You understand? Not that I ask these questions because really and truly I think very highly of myself. Irrespective, you know, and usually because I know the sort of precedents I set on relationships and so on, whenever time I do settle. You understand? I know that, you know, whenever time I put myself in the situation, I usually give 100% or more if it is there to give. So at the end of the day, for me, I see it. Some persons might have a different perspective because at the end of the day, of course, we're all different and so on. But I think jealousy might just be one of them because, and again, maybe the insecurity leads to the jealousy because you might now be looking at this person's ex now and in yourself, because every one of us do it. Every one of us at some point in time do it. Take a look at ourselves and try to measure ourselves against maybe what is being deemed as the standard. So therefore, when I was growing up, going to school, may hear women talk about brown, tall men. I am dark and short. So in some respect whatsoever, whenever time I'm involved with a female, I have to question it because really and truly, every woman grew up with this ideal or ideology in them head, them want tall. And then it's after really and truly realizing, after talking to or having different experiences, I realized that this tall, fair-skinned guy is just a fallacy. It don't work. And indeed, some of these guys are really trash too. You understand? So I don't know. For me, I know I put myself in that position. I don't question my girl about her ex. Certainly not. Nothing more than really and truly if she tried to have a conversation with me about a particular thing or so on. For the most part, sometimes I don't even want to hear it. Right? Because I don't want to let me of my own doing be merited in your eyes. You understand? I really don't care for what is it that him used to do. And the minute me hear you start come with what him used to do, then I know that we have a problem. When you start sizing me up against your ex, because in that respect, why are you here? You understand? But I think the insecurities play a big part of it. I might have a little bit more to say, but I'm going to give some of the other people a chance. But I definitely see where this thing happens a lot. I've had situation where girls ask me about my ex. My simple reply is, why is that so important? Why is that so important? You should be setting a mark for yourself based off what you know you can give, not based off what someone was giving me. You understand? But I mean, I don't know. I can't say the insecurities might lead to a level of jealousy as well.
Who else want to take the floor?
I'll
Hey,
go.
Fancy.
Hello, guys. I'm back on the camera. Did you guys miss me? Okay. All right. In some cases, I think it's insecurities. In some cases, not. Sometimes women just want to see who the exes are and just want to see how them look. If you compare them, and sometimes it's not even exes. Sometimes side chick. I look on the wife too. I size up with the wife too. Right, guys? Let me see no face.
Long time.
That is true, Fancy.
Am I
Yes,
not right?
Fancy, that is true.
It's no, all right. Me go just continue on the side chick sizing up themselves with the wife before me answer the question. So side chicks do size up themselves with the wife. They want to look at the wife and say, but she not all that. That's why the man come cheat with me, or when he come over and she can knock the man and say, but you can't tell the wife you go shopping or buy something good to wear or put herself together. Uh, I'm sorry, guys. I probably sound off
Side chick,
topic,
they
but
know.
No, 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 no,
No,
no, no.
you're at topic because he's one in the
Right on
same.
topic.
One in the same.
no, it's true. Like the side chick, I look at the wife in every way. Like, man, you can't tell the wife you go just go, put cause personally, I'm fancy, so me always put myself together, me always look good, right? So I'm looking at the sorry guys. I ate too much
Gosh.
popcorn.
Oh God.
Cook it.
So I'm
Bring out the
saying
bring out the
I'm
beef
look
in you.
I'm looking at the wife, right? And not me. I'm just giving you a scenario.
I have read.
The side chicks are looking at the wives and like, but she not look good. She either she fat or she just need to go to the gym or
In other
she needs.
words, In other words, you're saying them I try find a purpose for themselves as to why them
Why they
belong.
cheat. Yes.
Okay.
Or why them outside. Cause sometimes it's not the old nagging part. In a Fiwi head as side chicks. Not me. I mean no try sit no more. Whatever.
We just want to hold on. Fancy just getting a
No, I'm just
head.
talking. I'm talking on the side chicks behalf.
There you go, mama. The one I would play that side chick role. Them make you feel no way, yeah.
Nobody's
no,
making me
yeah.
feel that way. I mean, those side
Far,
chicks.
far back in your
Listen,
experience.
and now we add the man cheat for a reason. So we are look upon the wife and I size up the wife and I say, but she not look good. That's why I'm cheat. And sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes it's men cheat for different reasons. It's not about looks. A lot of times they probably just want. They've been with the wife for a long time and they just want a different person to talk to, a different person to relate to, a different person to just feel differently. So that too. Another scenario where
In that
women size up.
scenario, though, Fancy, is it jealousy or insecurity would make it that if side girl I will look for a woman,
I don't think it's any of the above.
It's
It just
curiosity.
it's curiosity.
That stems
Yeah.
from.
Look here. I think when women do that thing, as I said, everybody would like to know say boy here what them are the better option. You
That
understand?
yes, absolutely.
You know what is one of the number one thing in the case mouth meat? In the case mouth meat, you know what happened? Or there's a disagreement between you and the man as the side chick or as the partner. That's why the little dirty man where you're there with, and that's why the girl where you're there with, that's
Yeah.
why and then you start dress down the woman, you
Take
start
off her
dress
clothes.
down the woman,
Yes.
and all that. Now what have you done? I say, really? You understand? So it's like everybody just feel like they want to be their person there. So it's like it justifies your position to be
Yes, absolutely. And can I reverse the role too? Wifey look on side chick and size up themselves too. Cause sometimes the wifey know the side chick. You guys hearing me,
What you
right?
call that one, yeah?
And little later,
When-
I'm going to say something that is controversial, but
No, I've seen it before where the wife they research the side chick and size up it and it get to a point where
it happens. It happens that way because here what happened now. Because if say for instance you're a wife, okay, and you find out say you're a man, I give you trouble out the road, but you love your man, really, you're not you're vexed, but you don't want left. You want
leave.
One, especially if you know say boy. You not nag him little bit and them little way.
Yes.
You know, you want to find out how this girl look at you. That is going to be the deciding factor if you're going to stay, if you're going to leave.
Exactly. And I seen it happen before.
You go so and look now and I want little.
You wanna one, yeah.
You know you're gonna left because you're gonna say then that him gone too.
Yeah, so not only that. There is points where women too would look on the side chick and say, "Cause say, all right, me skinny, right? And if me and husband did go start date a fat girl. Not fat. Me no want to use that word.
I
You
think
know, like a thick girl, a bigger girl.
You
Me
can
go in
use,
shock cause I thought he liked skinny girls. I thought he liked skinny
If him
girls.
just like you,
Yeah, maybe. But then in my head, me confused. I'm like, but me I size up the girl and me I say, but her breast them big, my breast them not big. Me never know saying like big breast.
but you know,
And
but that was the point I was going to allude to. You know, a woman will likely left you if them realize that the woman we are cheat with them, we are cheat with them is less
yeah,
off
man.
than them. If
Let
them
your
realize,
feelings
if
lead.
them realize,
and,
Nah,
and when
I'm
and
black.
when me say thicker, that no mean she look cause may I give you an example, a real example.
they are okay, but what Andre is trying to say, and that me that trying to say too,
yeah,
is
when me I say
in a,
a woman, if she find out that you're cheating, is more likely to leave you if the woman with them find out say you cheat on them with is less off than them. If the woman is more progressive or is perceived to be in a better position, she's more inclined to stay and fight.
Fight for it, yeah.
Fight
yeah,
for it.
What we are fight for?
And
What we are
start
fight for
talking
when you're
about-
not teeth?
no, because you are going to know, no, you are going to know. It's kind of like a mind game.
What is that saying?
It's kind of like a mind game. Cause you are going to know. You see, if she find out say this person is a goal-oriented person, have nice body, nice face, whereas if she find out say the man know all eat at the woman yard or you know, a
Oh,
visit
Jesus Christ. Me never think of it, you know, say.
you are going to know. In a fear mind right now, no, Sammy, I do something wrong because
Eat.
that woman that have everything, you know. Seeing? So, and pretty much the playing field level. So, right now, it's like a man have 1 foot in, 1 foot out of that. She might have said, even when the man himself not even a pre that.
Exactly.
You know what
exactly.
I mean? In Gully just get lucky and find a good one and in just a pass through. Because in her mind, he tell him, say, I left my woman in it. But you see, your woman find out because you never expect that she don't find out. And she find out now and she say this. Whatever was the problem, if only did have no problem, she go and fix it because she go say, yeah, me no want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think another thing that we do too.
Yeah, if it's a woman will look less than her, guaranteed, me I tell you, yeah, less.
Yeah,
I think so. To answer your guys' question, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's insecurities a lot of times because they like if me start say somebody like say me start date one man or me start pre-out them ex. It's insecurity because they think, oh, wonder what she look like, wonder what's her education, background, her career, title, and then something and wonder if why them break up, why them a break up, and if there's a chance them will go back together because she seemed perfect. You know what I mean? You don't know what's happening at home, but she seemed perfect.
You want to know if I had the rebound?
If I'm at the rebound or, you know, you just are looking to every aspects of it. You're like, why? But she seemed perfect. She's beautiful. She have her shit together. Why? You know, and then you sit down with your insecurities and like, well, I wonder if one day I might come to me and say, you know what? I go work it out with my ex and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think that's why a lot of women do sit and
it's only to me as well. Andre did say it is a natural thing for a person to do, but I feel a lot of people go overboard with it. You know what I mean? They go overboard in a sense where it kind of become like they must start the ex now, or the ex are living at them head. Because you have, and it happen with both genders. I'm going to explain. So you will have the female now. We all ask you, even during sex, midway in a sex, she got say, your ex used to gear that style, yeah. Or which one I will pussy feel better?
Go ahead, say that to the time.
Mad something.
She have the what?
I can have ask me about somebody else.
I see it happens.
It happens.
It definitely.
You know, say me a man, and me a sex a girl, and in a migla sex, she asked me that. Me get up at 5 and put on my clothes and
That's a problem. You have some people that give into it. You have a woman where we give into it, and you have man where we give into it. and make me explain. Cause we'll show you on the other side now, on the other end of the coin. The other side of the coin. You have the male now, where we all ask the woman now who for hood bigger. Who fuck you better?
Me never buck
Who
one of
make
them,
you
them
come?
male.
No, I tell me conversations with me over
I
here.
believe you. I
But
believe
it
you.
does
My
happen. It does happen. You
ex,
have
when I really think about it, my ex is probably like that.
the same thing.
But I want actually want to call this a scenario yeah, when the woman live with the man and I start the ex. Because the girl with my man supposedly would have said she tell herself say she take my man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then where I start my family sis. Me never know this girl, me never see this girl from my band. This girl follow me on Instagram, this girl follow everything for me. This girl sit down and watch me YouTube video them over 2 hours long. Me not even watch me one video them over 2 hours long.
All right, but you are going to know. All right,
and I man live within the house.
I think that is kind of half away.
Obsession.
Insecurity. The insecurity that drop in because as we Sassy that say, she might be one know why the man left you for she.
Yes.
Understand
You like Misashi? Okay.
But
I don't
when
know
the
why.
man left you for me not no reason for worry about you. Me win.
No, but
me win the race and wonder why you come second.
But Sassy, you know what might be happening now? You know what might be happening now? It might be a case where the honeymoon period done.
All right.
And the reality set in now. And she wonder really and truly how the fuck you put up with this.
Good point, Andre.
I think that is what is.
The only thing me could have tell myself, me say, why? And that man chat about me with her too much. So she start getting me no know what to say.
It can happen like that, you know, because you have some people who will do that. Where say for instance, if you was a, because remember you used to say you was a stay-at-home mom, so pretty much you did always have house in order and them thing there. So you might be the person where when him come home, him dinner warm, house clean.
Yeah.
If him chew all one shoes one side, when him come back, you put it on neat. You know what I mean? If you make mistake and left all in boxes in a bathroom, you take it up and throw it in a washroom or you wash it. So he might have them, because him not go change, you know. He have them same traits, them have them same habits there. So he might do all of this now and him left all one dirty plate in a sink and come back on seat. So you know what happened now? Him now unconsciously might have said, you know, say bad to bad, Sassy would have never do this. So he must say it now and not even really realize he must say it out loud. So she hear that now and a size up herself now and said, so he could like he regret saying left her for me, cause you know what I mean, or it can go vice versa.
Almost true.
She knows
the girl hate me with a passion.
Yeah,
then girl, I'm supposed to hate you. Are you mash up for me like in a field, you know? So we are hate me for me not understand all like me confused me last your fuck. The girl hate me to the girl tell me say she just man come and me hard come kick off me door to kill me. I'm like, I'm confused. I'm supposed to angry towards you, girl. I'm supposed to hate you. Man live with you, you know. I guess the reality to find out same is a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's yes, that too.
You know, how many kids you have for him again?
4, darling.
You see, and to me, all right, you see if me go so now, boom, I'm with you now, Sassy. Separate and apart from here, or your doggy man, whatever it is. In the back of my head, I say 4 kids. In the back of my head, you know, because to me, 4 children is a far stretch.
But he not, remember say she in not top with my pitney them. So for me pitney them come like they exist.
Yeah. But I mean, maybe you would have to be exhibiting traits now for me to say, well, boy, you know, whatever it is that happened in the past is in the past. But I'm simply saying to you that even me as a man being with you, at some point in time, the thought I got be harboring at the back of my mind. So imagine even now the fact that she won over him and she not deal with the youths them none at all. So it's like in the back of your mind, as me say, the reality might be setting in now. The honeymoon period done for her.
But me can't say something. Why me say they still not explain she, remember, if you take a girl, man, and then cut off the girl, the pitney them everything. Then you was no worries because him and the girl now communicate. Period. She not see my number calling phone. You know what I mean? She not have no reason to obsessed with me. I don't know. She don't, to me, as me tell you, the only thing when we come to conclusion with is case he see him words them when him accost me. He see him exact words them when him take tell me. When she accosts me, I see him exact words them she take tell me. So that's why I say me being chat about me so much with she till she like cause Andre, me take a girl man. Me never we are woman. Ask Trish, fancy when you take girl man your business but if a girl take your man, then you always say you go watch her. But you take a girl man. When me still don't watch her for. And she even don't watch my page and
Listen, I can't mix me up and I don't mix up. Me not the people man.
Hey, but I take people
I take people
man.
man.
Long time
So
ago.
why you do?
That was a long time ago. Long time. Wait,
Take over.
long time ago.
Confused. I ask myself that question every day. So since we are talking about it on the platform, me I ask you because we're all grown up from different aspects in different places in the world. So don't tell me. Me never see that happen yet.
It don't make no sense. It don't really make no sense. It defy logic.
Yeah, but as I said to you, maybe what she's looking for now are answers. But she don't know how to get it.
Absolutely.
That's why every time she calls me, I say, girl, so I know some of the young people are idiot. For no come friend me and ask me, Sassy, how make this man to find you so? Who know why me, both you and the first baby mother. I love who don't love me. Cause I know I don't get no ring, I don't get his one bag of babies. No need to leave. But put for that joke aside, me seriously want to understand the concept. Like, how do you have the man in the household, the man and the baby mother now communicate? Every time you hear about the man and the baby mother, a dog, the baby mother, a dog on social media. So
me say this in a your case, right? So you know, a man might left you because you find new woman in thing that is a little bit more exciting or whatever. Next thing know you in there with her for a little while and realize that say she not cook oxtail like us, I say cook oxtail still. Yeah. You know, so me really like I mean a man I like you see like me, me like oxtail.
That's right.
Oxtail not come out oxtail not come out good, that is a problem. Alright, well, same like Dre say, so I walk out of the house and I didn't rush and I left my box up on the floor and I come back and it's still up on the fucking floor. What kind of business that she not clean up your house? But so Sassy wouldn't do that. Yo, bumbo clot, say yo. Why I never left Sassy still no cause Sassy did the things of it really like, she just did get on my nerves them few little time there and she didn't want me go road and go get no new pussy every now and then or whatever, however I go. That is the problem. That I wish part that coming car. That's how it is. Cause sometimes you know how them say sometimes you think the grass is greener on the harder side.
That's
you
true.
Can't find you can't think say you find a man can't think say you find the perfect woman and get wool pull over and yeah.
I feel it because me hear say. Yes, all the while since me and him left with him, I grow and I talk like my wife, because people know say I know this your wife. But I hear says, this is me. When you see wife and girlfriend are different, something else, so you understand that.
Of course.
I hear say, the whole company find out that the wife wasn't really the wife, was one time him and I must have argument at the yard. And him, as usual, when he did there with this your wife, he could have run garden lab and this your wife, you're not trailing. That the wife, they will not have ring nor paperwork. Him breeder. Then getting an argument here. Me turn a New York and here we are going to Texas. I hear say she take a taxi and showed up at the lab with the big belly and was giving it to him. And that's when everybody was like, one of the person in the lab met me before. So he was like, that's not his wife. I met his wife before. And that's how everybody realized that the person he's going around calling his wife is not his wife. And thank you, Lord, because I would not want that character to go under my name. How dare she? So I know I'm going to go through it because those are things I would have never do. But I never expect it to that extent. You're a girl. Would have never go start. You're crazy. You don't make no sense. You look mad. And I don't share cuss me on my YouTube video because all of me do my live them and she come out them and she comment. I'm like, you know, make no sense, girl. At that the time she give it to me.
You have to take bad thing, mate.
No, me not understand it. That's a good thing we are talking about it tonight. So people like those, Mr. Powers,
Talk
is
about
that
it.
insecurity or is that just mad? I'm telling you, so you should have left mad out
Unstable.
title.
No, well, but as I say, it's and remember, you know, insecurity can lead to a lot of things, you know. But as I say, I think what her issue is, if I should have really judge it by what you say and based on what she do, she might be trying to seek answers right now. As I say, the honeymoon period for her done. Right? The honeymoon period for her done. The reality now set in, right? And she'll look for the answers. She could look at us, boy, then after 4 youth. I mean, I look on her Instagram and everything. This woman are well put together. Still look good, still are whatever it is I saw. God, me no know. You understand? So, hey, women have some really messed up way of thinking, you know. Some thoughts are coming out woman head more time, you know, really and truly. But as I say, for project that in our bedroom more time, question about certain things. So that just how it makes.
But now, like, let me tell you something. Me see, woman ask me questions sometimes. I may have to really sit down and wonder, like, yo, you have everything. You live in a house with a man and all of them sitting there, but then, yeah, take picture, Instagram, yeah, worry about the ex-girl phone number and this and that. And that. Sometimes they say they're just foolish. It's just, we feel like it's an insecurity thing. Like, you can't have everything. I'm going to give you everything what you need. You're good. Why are you worried about the last one for that? I feel like that's a big insecurity thing. And man do it enough too. Yo, the man fuck you better than how we fuck you. No man. Yo, the man
it depends on how you're dealing with the ex.
Yeah, true, very true. But most of the case, some people just are more insecure than anything else.
Me I go swear for you, me never do with you. You see him. Feel ex them, if we are in deal with them, they still feel like they might stand a chance. And that's the problem.
Lie.
It don't make him
no.
Yes, Mark. Mark,
no,
your ex-man can call them beg you do favors. See, you're just naturally a person.
Yeah, look, listen, they can call and ask me beg me for a favor. That is a whole different thing. But
all right,
me not gonna do certain. They can ask me
for a favor, fancy and Trish.
They would have never.
Okay.
Yeah, because guess what? Because you got left them and you must catch them and do something, so you left them or some shit like that.
No.
So therefore now they're upset and hungry with you because then they still want there with you.
Oh,
well, men logic make no sense. You're upset and angry because you still want there with me after me catch you now, so you mixing me after me catch you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they do. But see, like me now, right? Me now, me on the other end long time ago. You never did, you know. Never mind.
Way backward. The post nearly out of the bag.
But on a serious note, like if my ex-girlfriend them call me and ask me to do something, that is not a problem. I'm supposed to be able to call them and ask them to do something for me as well too. Even girl where I made a deal with my girlfriend, we did get a like a 1 fuck or like a 2 fuck or we did a fuck around. I'm supposed to be able to call them, hey, you know what, me I keep a thing, I need some help do something. Hey, me I move something, I'm more something. It don't really make a difference. Them there's something supposed to alright because I had an idea we're supposed to have certain boundaries is a very important thing, So once we set the boundaries, them know and we know so we are friends, and that is that. Simple as that. No, you can't disrespect my woman, you can't ray. My woman and my woman, and that is that. We're supposed to be okay. No insecurity that is supposed to be upon my woman either. Then I jealousy business.
Watch one another. So I would be jealous of watch one another.
Me jealousy business. Me never jealous of my woman, man, them and none of them sitting there yet. If my woman say, yo, she go hang out with her ex-man and them I go one look at. All right, that's cool. And did have a history before they was friends at some point. So, expect them I go friend.
No.
Me not go say them I go jump down in each hole and they sitting there. What?
Yeah, we're going no. That you're going too far. As we people always say, a ex is a ex for a reason.
Exactly.
You know, see why no woman can hang out with the ex or no man can hang out with the ex. Me can understand.
That shit is so much.
I can understand.
Me another one day.
No, me can understand if they still have they still have conversations together. Like, cause sometimes after you and somebody left, sometimes what they say you find a best friend, you know. Because
Yeah.
never,
Can't laugh and talk about the hurt.
yeah, never gel, never
That's
gel.
exactly what I'm talking about. The same thing.
But Mark, you're gone too far.
So you say, so wait, if you find that, hold on, Dre. Hold on, that Ras. So now you see you find the best friend. The ex turn the best friend now and then start hang out. What wrong with that?
No,
If they hang out, they hang out, you know.
No, they hang out nothing. No hang out.
No time spent.
If they have kids together, that is different. If say for instance,
They're more liable for fuck if they have pitney.
no, but them not you not understand what I'm saying. It's not it wouldn't be a hangout. Say for instance, they have kids together and something not the youth school where the youth want him mother and him father. Then me not go prims up as the stepfather.
Right.
Unless the father is not in the child's life.
Everybody's supposed to go to school, same. Everybody's supposed to reach.
Brother, listen to me.
Depends on the longevity of that relationship.
When my woman go tell me no, say she a go have dinner with her ex. You're crazy? You're confident, bud.
Very genuine.
But am I not supposed to be at the end of the day? So be the case. If my woman decides she go fuck, right? Whether me know, hold on. Whether me know, hold on a second, Sassy. Whether me know or I don't know, it is going to happen.
Yes,
just know that. Remember, so this is something we talk about all the time. A woman, guess what? If she decides that she want to make man drop down in her hole, that's a fair business. Cause then guess what? What we used to do long time can happen again.
You are going to know. You see, if me show you something. You're confident, but here or me put it now. You see, all if my tool in town like this, and my woman love you and can't find it nowhere else because me alone tan so. And me give her best rider, whatever the case may be, as me touching so, in wet up and re, me still name that, make she go out with her ex. No matter how much she love me and she not going anywhere, and me know say, well, me can please her and whatever. No, that is just a no. As well Trish say, our Sassy, one only they said, you can't put pussy in a bus, butter
in a pussy, more I expect enough in me.
No, me not run them joke like that. I would prefer. Remember one of the episodes we did do. I don't think Trish was or Sassy was here for that. Where we did in at the earlier stages, and I asked a question, say, which bun you feel like hotter? The bun where you get from your partner going back to an ex, or with a new person where you don't know about?
The ex-bun man, the ex-bun
man, because you know why? They must
left.
Go back there, so.
I saw me look funny too.
Why you go back? That means a meal.
You know, that mash up my marriage. From my daughter band to I'm telling you, say me left my husband from my daughter band, and me never really explain, but that mash up my marriage, and if they would go there with him first baby mother.
Then Sassy, then
I had this one that
you can't everything when me done think of in my head. At the end of the day, conclude when you go do it.
And this ties in back to our same topic tonight, because just the mere fact say him go back, you start measure up yourself now, like you said then. So I remember to, you know, enough people.
I'm not sure something, Jay. It's different for me. Me pre like man. I know that many think about, you know. It conclude everything to me now. For me say, oh, so you really love her for true. Because if you never love this young woman, how the fuck you go back after you chat this young woman and so this young woman and every damn thing.
Sassy, that me just say, because look at it now, you know.
Make me look down upon him, lose respect for him.
So my time, if a person have a bitter breakup, you know, the initial stage when you not talk to them, especially if you meet them in another time when that hurt they happen, most of the time they won't talk about it. So when somebody talk about this as somebody and dog out this as somebody as so much, and talk about this as somebody that treat them bad and rare, and then behind your back that the person that them go back to, you can imagine how that will make you feel. Because if you say this a person you are wicked and him at this and him at that,
everybody clock in our book.
Where that make me, if that the person that is so cruel to you, and you go back to that the person that means me was on him then.
That's a different story.
No, it's the same thing, Mark. That's why I tell us it.
Brother, if your woman talk about the ex in that the type of sense. If them never work out and them just say, yo, so we're gonna end up with friends and cool and whatever, and that is fine. Me don't have no issue with that. Because them the kind of stuff that can't work. This should not be an issue. Because me still like that. Me still like that with my ex-girlfriend. Me don't have no problem. I don't want with it. I have no issue. No issue.
What I'm saying is, I have no problem. I have no problem if say for instance, my woman did have an ex where she still have contacts with, like, then just talk. And me know say our conversations will not lead nowhere.
Me not facilitate that either.
I mean, I not really say me I facilitate that, Dre. I'm just saying. But the part where man could have go as far to say the woman can go. Where your woman go out with her ex for? First and foremost, woman go out with her man.
Let me ask you something. Mark, you ever experience it? You ever seen her watch your woman dress up, put on her makeup and her outfit and everything, and then dress on the way I go be and not on my ex to come pick me up?
No, you ever experience the thing is, of course, yes, I have. But let's know. You see the problem now? There's a difference to it, right? Me experience it. Me never have a problem with this, All
right, so maybe
look, no, hold on now. Let me finish. She told me ahead of time. And a something was spring up. You never nothing where, okay, out of nowhere.
After you finish that, I'm going to ask you a question.
That even worse. Me get time to think about it. My chip, me and Max, my dear.
Me never had a problem with it.
Girl, not give me no time to think about that.
I change my mind.
Story in my mind.
Because look, no, and I like, first of all, and I like, I first time I hear me know, and I like say me never watch it now, and I like say me never know say them a friend from the job. You understand where I come from? And I like it just spring up say, yo, say me I go hang out with Dewey and next and Ray. Okay.
Alright, we know I'm getting out of trouble. Me ask you a question. Are there any exes in your catalog of exes where you would end back with?
Catalog.
Yo. Well, I go on the phone I break up, the phone I break up. No, yes.
Okay. That concludes.
But me now go hang out with, but look, no. You know, so me now go hang out with them, you mad?
Listen to me now, your answer right. That has Your Honor, I rest my case. I'm not asking
but look, no. There's ex me have ex who I never hang out with. Ever. But me also have ex who can hang out because I know them cool. I cannot with them on a different type of level. You understand where I come from? Me know them on now, alright, I want to get in your part. Like my long gone part, long time that man. Long time. Me not even look for you like that no more. You understand? I'm not even attracted to you in that way. But for you being a good person, that's what me look for. Me say, yo, this is a good person. We can cool. We can rate. And there should be no problem with that.
My woman now got first and foremost. My woman is supposed to go out with no man. And that's what me Henny right there. So,
but Mark, we don't talk. You know, if you talk from man's point of view, when you talk or you feel when your
whether ex-man, a co-worker, a friend is a man. My woman is supposed to go hang out with no man. The only way that can happen, and me still go bex. You see, if for instance she go to her girlfriend them, and for some magical reason, a man we are in our external for this place. Once me find out same day you can't tell me something.
When I go like, I love Dre type of man them still. They're not the good type of man them they have because them are idiot. They ignorant for everything, boy.
No,
well, blood clad ignorant, yeah. Me just not ignorant.
Different.
Now I get upset.
I am straight up that alley with Ras because here what happened. You see, is the little. You can stay there and play a macho and feel like say, well, boy, me no know. I'm honest with my feelings. Jealousy is a real thing with me. Me no know about nobody else.
Tell everybody that when they meet me.
Me a man, me not afraid to say me jealous. You understand?
No, but if you have your woman and you're not jealous over her, you don't love her then.
Me never make, they talk about jealousy and insecurity. Me never met myself, so God make me insecure. That's how you go. Because me never make me very insecure. Me insecure bad. If I say that.
I'm like I say but then me can see my woman beard and come in, sit down on her towel on the bed, I taking time and lotion down all the sexy brown leg them and say, I in a black and he make up everything and put on one of the nice little dress there and sleeping, putting her high heels and
Master.
putting clutch on her arm and say, babe,
Yeah, I saw.
I want to say to her, I say, where you go?
It's a trust thing, yeah, brother.
Me I go out with
My
Mr.
ex.
About Mac, he used to do it. Yeah, him invite me out for him just come back in town and him invite me out for a drink. Fuck me off, feel good in myself. Now sit down on my yard. I play
Drink.
Yeah, but what you know? You see what you do? Look,
But
you
this
see what you do?
is-
While ago,
The
Rust.
yard and
No,
the
hold on. You see what you do? While ago, Rust. You see what you do? While ago, Rust. That's why you call springing it up. It's not a different. It's a difference. No, yeah, come tell me, say, yo, out of blue, this a manner where you used to do. No, brother. Me, I say, if your friend, look, no, hold on, no, man. Because it seem like you don't get, you know. Come not talk about this jealousy business. Hold on, no. If you're cool with your ex from Jump Street, you know, so that the man that around from Jump Street, and it is not a problem. It shouldn't be a problem with you, because you know, say, yo, I'm a friend. Because guess what? She could not even tell us her ex, and could just say our friend.
No.
I mean, no, hey, no, none of the woman have no man friend. What then go out with?
No. Unless
no
ex.
Something wrong with it then. I saw something like on a different time, man. I trust in the blood clot. As simple as that. You know why you
Mark, what me say? If that happen, me no know. If that happen, me no know. That
Me no know.
Me not go to no ex. Your ex for a reason.
You have to remember, no. Me used to in the street and me know what things when me used to do, you know. As a man, no man run me woman dog. I just I know me woman me not trust you. I know me woman me not trust you. Me not trust man run me woman.
Brother, me trust my woman.
No,
you know business about the man, guess what? So be careful now, man. Can't try a thing, you know. The only way it can happen is if she make it happen, you know, brother. Remember that.
Listen to
if
me now.
She say, yo, she got feel like I receive it, I receive that blood clot. Know that.
Oh, yeah, act like you don't know how the female body work.
Receive it.
Brother.
She have to receive it, brother.
Me trust my woman, but me not trust no man round me woman.
Listen to me, brother. A man can try anything he want blood clot, try. Only way for her leg going open if she fucking feel like open for her legs, brother. May I tell her that?
You see your man by a so you see when them cheat, we need to remember say the only way the girl could have sit down if they cock it on up. So that means that when they cheat, we not forgive them, you know why? Because the pussy always have a hole, you know, whether we have nature or not. And you hear one take it to heart. But you say, for them cocky, them have nature for you do.
I have a question.
So when them cheat, we not forgive. Because it's a mind made up, fully made up action.
Yeah, but you see, your thing now, no sassy. What you need to understand, no sassy. Your thing now, when it comes to the man and woman business, you gotta do it on an emotional level. Remember, say, man, you have to really want to do it, you know. Man, don't do and breeze blow and they would turn up. Know that.
You know the female body. You know, most man I did want a man, you know, but the man I kiss you up. I like him, you know, that female little lonely on the stage. Because you want grown up like a one man, you know. I leave me name plans for you.
I have a question.
Hey, right now,
Right now, every like close pin to blood clot.
Every man for the life here, cock up when every year.
Follow her at Sassy Rochelle, the Jamaican.
I have a question, guys.
Okay.
Go on.
Sorry, I walked miles a while ago to find my son.
Yeah,
Anyhow, I have a question. So I came on and I hear Atras was saying something about him not trust him no man running woman. So in the case of say if your wife had an ex, right? Like a ex baby father then. And the baby father come around all the time. I mean, they've been separated for years. You wouldn't trust her around the baby father?
It all depends on the come round the way I talk about. I say for instance me have my house now. She have my woman now. She have a youth with say powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, powers can come pick up him youth. Nothing wrong with that. And him can maybe even come inside too if them have to discuss something about the youth for 1 5 minutes. He's not supposed to hang around my house.
Yeah. Fancy. The premise of the conversation is that we were talking about the conversation transcended in literally like you spending time around your ex and allowing So like for example, Maka said, if he man said to him, say boy, all right, then fine area, you know, man, she and the ex, I go hang out, go have some drinks or go have dinner or whatever it is. Him not no problem with that.
Yeah, well, that's where I ask the question, because I've been separated for like 4 years, 5 years, and my ex still come like bring my son and stuff like that, and him sit down on my couch and whatever, and
Yeah, that is different.
I mean he spent time here, and
Yeah,
we haven't had
you know
any
what?
sexual contact
know,
for
Mine
all that
is
time.
Okay,
for
but
a while.
you gotta understand. For a while now, you were single, so that is kind of okay if him do that. Right now, if you had a man in the house, he would have never done that.
No, it cannot, and that's where for me it's a hard transition right now, because right now me having a long distance relationship, right?
So
it's like me have to go put down like rules, like you can't just come.
you have to make him know say in a relationship and whatever, because he get comfortable if you know say, yo, if me go pick up my son, me can chill, me not fi in and ears fi go back home.
Right.
Yeah? But that's the same thing I was explaining to you when you asked me the question. If say my woman did have a baby before me and her did get together, me not go be the one of them stepfather the way I go be unless our ex used to disrespect me. If somebody will never disrespect and have a problem with me and she start in a relationship, of course him can come around and pick up his son.
I want him not disrespect she either.
Yeah, and disrespect, I mean have a problem. And as when me say, if him come at the house, I'm say me go answer the door, and him and for instance, and my son him come pick up, and my son and him son him come pick up, and the youth not ready, like the youth still in the bathroom or still a grab some clothes or whatever. Me not go left him outside. Me ask me if he want come in. If he no want, he can stay out there. You know what I mean? But for me now, I go tell my woman, I go tell me now, say she go have dinner with her ex for what?
Yeah, and I may understand what you say, because for me too, it's a hard, because I've never as really like dated since me get separated. You know, like have a man will live with me.
Yeah.
So it's so hard now, because now me have a man, but it's long distance, and it's so hard. Like every day I'm saying, I say, oh, me gonna do this. Like he used to come over and drop my son as hang around. He can't do that when my man come here and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, him not supposed to, and him have to just understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But as when me say, me being a man, me feel like him only do it because him knows that you don't have a man. But if you did have a man, he may not feel like him would have comfortable. Like me personally, say for instance, all right, say me and my wife not separate, like what you say, and my wife move on now and have a whole different relationship. And me go pick up my son. And me know say she have a man. Me not go feel comfortable go sit down in their house. Might be all this man no go have all the same type of insecurities where we are talking about now.
Right?
Walk.
Insecurities.
Walk past now because he know him has slap up on her ass. When might he would have never normally do that. But he want to be pure ownership now, say yes, I have this now. You understand? I say so. Me wouldn't want to put myself in that situation. This, so if me go pick up my youth, that's my youth me come to pick up. Or me go to drop off some money or whatever, I'm gone. You know what I mean? Because me know it's like me know intrude on for them privacy and I make him feel that way there. You know what I mean?
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, me not do that. You know what I mean? Me not do that. Like that's what me say. Me trust my woman, but me not trust no man run woman. Because me a man.
Let me tell you something. You know, one of the reasons why, as I said, I write up the holiday with you, Ras. Let me tell you something, you see, I don't care how much of a holier than thou person you are, at times your mind stray go on place. And if the conditions facilitate that straying of the mind, things, you just want that little window of opportunity,
That's why I ask Mark if you not understand how the human body works.
Come like a dog or any little animal, more time. Them we go so boom, and them sister boy all macking a film little laurels now, all right, we do whatever it is or so on, not knowing say the type of conversation where film woman and her ex good they have while they're out hanging out. And yeah, man, nah, no problem, man. But here what happen, she might decide say she nah to stress it that every Friday or whatever it is. It might be maybe one next 5 months down the road or something you hear and pop up again. What happened? We could go do whatever it is now. Right? Not knowing say you have conversations that were taking place between the different occasions, you know. And boom, Mac, nah, no problem with whatever it is or so on. Right?
Yeah,
And
I'll
the
call
window
you.
of opportunity maybe just get a little bit wider. Right? Which lead to our legs them opening up too. So Mac can stay there feel like say boy, yeah, me not gonna say woman this or woman that, but it's the same thing with men at times and even more aggressive with men. Sometimes we want that window of opportunity, and that's why sometimes when we see some woman even go as far as say make the man can't have no dealings with them ex period. You understand? If for the youth, deal with the youth and deal with the youth. You understand? Don't bother in enough farm a long conversation or talking with them. You understand? When we see some woman do that, we can't do not them because you know we know how men stay more time. You understand? No men stay more time. And the women, them as we said to you, they might style it. They might do it under more little some little disguise where boy they just feel comfortable as well. Me say in a film like a thing say, boy, yeah man, me trust her man and everything. All right, me not say to mistrust your people them, but you have to understand things do happen. And that is one thing me not gonna do, me not gonna learn to no condition or situation that might lead to anything. As well, just like Ratra said, my woman and no man she can't come knowingly tell me say she and no man are God. I don't care.
Ladies.
And you see that little friend influence, even if they're going out with them female friends. We were same place here on one of these conversations when we hear one of the ladies them say, boy, all right, then fine, you know, when them go out and them run them friends, it's like she wouldn't have made the approach by herself, but if she and her friends them did it, right? You remember the conversation there?
I remember.
When the young lady said, boy, no, if me see him, I like him, no, me not go whatever it is or so on. Right? And but she said, boy, but me and my friend them there, you know, all right, then boom. Yeah, they're like a friend strength there. Deadly something. So you can stay there. Me not facilitate them.
Listen, ladies, me trust you here. Me not put nothing past you, but me trust you. Simple as that. Until they give me a reason not to trust you, big fucking difference. But
Mark,
me trust you the same way. I have to do on no hand, because I'm not gonna do it anyway. And guess what? It might not be it might not be the ex. It might not be the ex man. She can't fuck one look a man when she there what their job. You understand? How you would never know. Cause when she say, hold on, no. Cause when she say she got work, she kinda got take cocky from the man where she work with. Yeah, then can both then story can corroborate together. So any idea? Me trust you, but me trust you. But
all of that is
like me say,
and stuff like that does happen. But Matt, that is far and different from where we are talking about.
Yeah, but Mark, let me ask you a question, because based on your level of reasoning right now, one would want to take it that you have utmost confidence in yourself and your abilities and basically firm in your disposition as it relates to the whole trust issues with relationship. Let me ask you a question. Under what kind of scenario would make you exhibit some sense of jealousy towards a woman?
Let's see. Jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy.
Well, me would not feel jealous. Me not lying up. Me not lying up. Me not really. Me no know. Me just. I never been a jealous person. Me can't really give you one. To be all the way honest with you, as me saying so, I've got to really sit down and think about it. But me never really have no type of jealousy towards the woman with nothing when them at top. Especially when it comes to next man. Never. Come. I always. This is how me feel. Andre. Right. If a woman decides she can deal with her next man, that's fine. Me not treat. Look no. Me might look no. Me might ugly no. Me might ugly and me might bald, but me not no damn tree are growing on my face and somebody going like either my bald head or my beard what me have on my face. So something is going to happen for me, and I should be just fine.
Hello?
I never have a problem getting a woman.
Are we hearing it?
Yeah, we are here.
Yeah, we can't hear you, man.
Okay, just check it. Mac, you man, Nick, you don't part cover. You man, knock out Mac.
No, you can hear me.
You're dead.
Hello?
Yeah, man, we are here, man.
Yeah, man.
Only hear me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, everything what I say, I'm gonna hear that.
We hear you.
Okay, that's for me. I'm not man. I don't know. I've never been a jealous type, man. A woman get me upset for a whole bunch of other reasons, but it's not no jealousy business. Like me jealous of what some other shit, no.
Dre. Mark, I'm not telling you, or I'm not asking you if you're a jealous type, you know. When you stereotype somebody as a jealous type, this is somebody who have jealousy to another level. Me just simply ask if there's a situation that you think might happen or transpire that you would exhibit some sense of jealousy, because we're human beings and animals at the end of the day. We must have some sense of whatever it is at some point. So I just ask if there's that one situation that you can maybe single out for say, boy, yeah, that would
No, sir. Not at all.
All right.
Not at all.
So,
not at all.
Saying that, then me understand your standpoint then.
I tell you this, for anybody who know me, like at Ras, you know me stay already. Me not really fussy up myself when it comes to certain things. You understand where I come from? Me just kick back. Like if a woman who I gotta do something now and all right, you want to do something for spite, then you really gotta spite yourself, because me can do the same thing too. And who you going to burn more? You, because you're not gonna bother me.
Let me tell you something, Mark. Me used to be just like you. and that are straight facts. But you see when you tell yourself, say, yeah, I eat this, don't stop running the road and say settle down, that is when the mindset changes. Because you know, say there are options out there for you, as well you say you don't care. But you see, if you did married and settle down and make house with a woman.
Not say I didn't care in a sense, it's just that certain things just don't bother me, boss. Settle down or not, same thing.
They don't care part, Mark. I tell them you used to steal like you. Same kind of thinking like you. I tell you. Me understand what you're saying now. Like me not understand what you're saying now. Me understand everything what you're saying. Me I tell you something.
Me agree with
me used
Mr.
to
Mac.
think that way there too.
But me don't know if me not alright with me man I go out.
Okay.
With them.
Me always tell you say you can't make up for your mind, you know, cause me know for sure say you. Nah, go make your man go out with the ex. Me know that for sure. So nobody tell me about you agree with me, Sir Mark.
No, she may be agreed to the fact that boy, maybe she can move on. Maybe because of which part she there right now in terms of as how she has matured past certain things.
Yeah.
But again, maybe the right person will come back around again.
And you see the thing with Mac. If Mac is that way genuinely and will stay that way for the rest of his life, him is one of few.
Guess we gonna see.
No, but may I tell you,
if you have no plan to change that, really, to be honest.
No, but that's the thing. I know you will change it.
Sometimes we don't plan these things.
I know you would change. That's what me I try to tell him.
Omar can go like say God give.
Yo, but me I try to tell you say no man. When I try to tell you say me used to stay the same way. When nothing never used to bother me, me not care. When me say me not care, me mean not about the persons. I just tell myself, say, boy, all right, if you want, go on, you go on. Because that's what you say, no tree not growing in your face, and because I know my abilities, I know who me is, me know say anybody well left could be easily replaced with an upgrade. You get what I say? So certain things never used to rest on my mind, and I never used to think about certain things. And if certain things happen, I know exactly what to do it and me move forward. Me never used to stress myself or fret about nothing. But now that I'm in the second down position now, me can't think that way, you know. because I'm invested in something. So me can't go think to myself, say, no, well, if something happen, me just go move on and just forget everything. You get me? I say? Because I know like me have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Me in a deep waters already.
You reach a point in life where starting over sometimes get more and more difficult.
No, we don't start over go now. If then God forbid no, say me my relationship end. What can I start over? I start over? Like really no. No.
Huh? Really, Atras? Really, you're young.
You can't get married again, man. Know yourself.
What the hell? What kind of statement is that?
Me not starting over.
Why not?
Me just go get one.
There's so much love to get and so much love to give out there. Why would you not start all over again?
Let me ask. So me know.
We go try. We go settle down and get married again.
Which part me know I go find one woman now? You see, where still like my woman we have no.
There are lots of us out there. Lot of the woman that you have out there.
Me not see me I find that right now. Me not go lie to you. And that was my opinion.
Because you're not out there at Ross. So you don't know. You're married, you're not looking. So you won't know.
Same like Uno said the good man them taken. I see anything with the woman.
Well, I think we think they're taking, but we still feel there's good man out there. I found one the other day. You know what I mean? And more. There's good man out there.
I was just walking along
myself. Listen, I'm sure you're not 40 yet because you're right. But so that's a statement. Me not gonna tell nobody because actually I did talk about that. Like, you know what? Like a couple years ago, I said I would not marry again. I would not ever have another kid or whatever. But I'm at a point where I would not again. I would marry again and I would have another kid.
Here we go on. It's still like how Max say, him no know if him go change. Let me say it that way then. Me no know if somebody if that fit did happen, somebody go fall in my lap and change my ways or change me thinking. But I don't think I would. To be honest.
Yeah, but in the start when you say the statement when you made say, I don't know if you can find somebody like your woman. That would be your opinion because you are experiencing a woman and you don't see nobody else out there like her. But there's lots of good women out there, and there's lots more single women than single men. Don't you think?
When we say good woman, let me say good single woman. Let me put it that way there. Because I mean woman in general. I talk about good single women.
Good single woman out there, like a look man like you. Let me tell you that.
I've got to run a survey.
Me a good single man.
My thing is that
That's me forgot, boy.
my thing is that
bad.
Right. After me good up here, so just single the other day and good up woman. You can talk about good single woman out there. Man, you can slap single woman in the face.
Enough man sit down a wife for prefer.
Not true.
Hold on then.
Yes, talk up the things, girl. Talk up the things.
Let me fix my statement. All right. Me now go find a woman where I go put up with me.
Hey, Atras. Hey, watch a girl in that comment section.
Let me fix up. Me put the themes. When they call it something sprinkles, they put my ask you.
Dash off.
Yeah, maybe fix up in this. Wait, man, sprinkly salt or so?
So?
Yeah, all right, no, we fix it up. So here we go on now. You see, true, me know me have bad ways and me have my flaws them. So me not telling like. Enough time me sit down and me look, especially like all my son are the exact of me in behavior and everything. Sometimes I look for my wife and I say, yo, you're good still, you know. And say, what you mean? And I say, yo, how you manage it 2 hours? Because I know me have bad ways. Me know that me a devil. Me try to be good, but me a devil. Me have bad ways. And my woman keep up with me. So when I say, me don't know if me can find a woman like my wife. Me might find a good woman, but she might not have the patience there to deal with me. Because I'm stubborn in sometime when me ready. And me just have bad ways there, so I don't.
But Dre, I think maybe where you don't want to say, which is how I would put it, because like I've had this discussion with like my girlfriend. I mean, I say, really and truly, if we don't work out, I can tell you, me not exhaust no energy in trying to settle again.
All right.
That's my thing. I'm not going to exhaust the energy trying. So if it come and it fall in my lap like how enough Christians sit down and wait for God come put one good man or one good woman in their lap, I saw it's a good thing there. But me, not personally, spending the effort to try to settle down after this. If this don't work out, I can tell you, I would have had it. I would have, I've always tell myself, say my approach to life and relationship, I think I take it on too early in terms of my maturity and how me really look at relationship. So from as early as grade 9, me want to settle down in a relationship, like proper settle down. And it's like, even though at the time there were points at which me have like 5 girlfriends in high school.
5 girlfriend? Tell me name them.
So this a man wants to clap 5 minutes. That me tell you, me not understand man logic.
Right? In a sister
I
wife.
must ring a Rosie.
There were points at which I never used to eat lunch. What we used to do is just walk around. I was a prefect at the time too. Just walk around. What I did, I just went, got lunch, and drop off everybody lunch. Make sure
a good boyfriend too, you know.
What type? Look, just look.
Why
just look
sound like
it.
you are the aquarium?
No, well, what kind of gallus mentality this? Where you feel like say you want to treat everybody like wife? That don't make no sense.
You have a friend with this and I be a trouble in getting it.
So and that is the thing. When I went to sixth form and I was like the head boy, I mean, as much as I was beloved certain way, there were things that were happening and everybody felt like, I was like the person, even though them could have singled out the girl that we may deal with. And everybody, all right. But the issue is, as I said to you, from a young age, me I take on the second on thing, wanting to, I never like the idea of mistreating women, using women, or whatever it is. You understand? So and I'm always carry that go straight. So at this point in time, I can tell you, if this don't work out between me and my girlfriend, I'm talk to her, I'm tell her already. I spend no energy about me. I try to find somebody to go second along with you. Mad? Me not doing it. If it come, it come. But it's not half my doing. Sorry. Maybe.
Me can add something too. Me understand what I said because I was married from year 23. I was been with my husband from year 19, and me just got separated 4 years ago. And to be honest with you, after being single for 4 years, me don't want to that. Like I met somebody one day, so I don't want to be out there anymore. You know what I mean? And if this one don't work out, me done too. Me just can't bother. Because out there's not a nice world. I want to be married. I want to be settled. Me don't want to be out there. Because there's nothing out there. Me don't want to I was never a run around type. I refuse.
So weird there.
That's why I love you.
No, you just tell me say good woman out there for me, but you just say no, not out there. So make up your mind.
No, me not mean say not out there's not good women out there. Me just can't give me that.
No good man not out there. Not afraid to say it. No good man not out there.
No.
Yeah, for she, but good man out there, because she not pick them right.
Good man out there, but I just don't want to be trying to find them. Me tired of trying to find them. Me's a wife material. I'm not the type of person where
fancy scammer them there.
The scammer them there. Exactly. So I personally, if this relationship that I have now doesn't work out, me personally, me just just buy one dolly.
No, man.
And talk to them.
Put it this way. It's not that I'm saying I'm going to be finished with women. It's just that I'm just sorry for any woman who come in at that point in time trying to convince me because it's going to be a job.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Wild West. So me I just
not to do that. Don't do that. It makes no sense.
When
you know that after all of me whole bad earth abandonment. Right now, me still get abused, you know. Right now, me ask the man if he pick the passport paper and the man start telling me I'm selfish. Come in and making fine and I put them pan tax. Imagine, sorry, you're not even not take care of it. Worldwide pandemic, you're not even next year putting them and survive. But yeah, cause me, I'm selfish. Come in and make a file and
Sassy,
pan tax.
Sassy, what kind of fish you sell?
Huh?
Juice.
So,
This is something when I always say, and some people not going to buy into it. You don't have to buy into it. You understand? You don't have to buy into it because a lot of us, we can't even be honest with ourselves. Can't be honest with ourselves. So why really and truly sometimes me not expect total honesty from a lot of people. Relationship, settling down and having a relationship between you and another person is one of the most difficult thing and unnatural thing on the face of this earth.
why you so hungry to that one day?
No, but that's true.
And the relationship doesn't have to be the relationship. Listen to me.
And
Me tell people,
Sassy,
listen up.
Sassy,
Yes, sir.
Sassy. Living for two persons trying to remain committed because you can't look at me and tell me say
But you're
anytime you
not
go
supposed to be living for two persons. You're supposed. This is the thing. That's how I said. This is how me view it. You're supposed to be living for them, and they're supposed to be living for you. You give them 100, they give you 100. You
Yep,
see,
all right.
absolutely.
So let me ask you a
right?
question. Let
If
me
it-
ask you a
yeah.
question. Living for them involves, and that is why you
Remember,
have
see, I
words
talk to somebody who sleep with the enemy for over 7 years, you know.
that's why you talk about. Hold on. So let me ask you a
Kind
question.
of like me, no know earth.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you have to compromise on something that you believe in and something that you hold dear to you, when you have to compromise, how do you feel?
All right, Jay.
May I ask you, how
You
you
feel
feel?
very bad in yourself. That's
You,
why me
you
I
not
go tell
feel
you
good,
this.
don't it?
Right. That's you know me learn from my marriage. But me tell you me learn from after all of that hurt there. Me say, when me learn from my marriage is you see, no matter how much you think you know a person, you never know. Right? So you see, if you're going to every relationship or any relationship at all, expecting from the other person, prepare to be let down at some point. So you see why me always jolly in everything right now, me can still be jolly in a life right now, is because I'm down, I'm going there for my personal gain, my personal happiness. Like even the grenade, and me take him back one day, me and him lay down and me laugh. And say to him, say, no matter how nobody feel like them I use me, they not use me. And he's like, what the fuck you mean? Where did that come from? I'm say,
Yeah,
because
because they're
see,
doing
as
it for
long as
you.
me happy right here, so right now, yeah, me there stuff for myself.
That's
You see, if you
something
do
too.
something where rub me wrong and me feel like, yo, you violate me, then me gone. You understand? And remember, no me I lose nothing now you. Cause even if I'm your fool, you're gonna live for can't say, damn, me wish me didn't have that idiot there again. You're gonna miss
Yeah,
out on something. So you can't make
there's
her
a
it you.
difference.
That doesn't make no sense.
But Sassy, there's a difference with self-love and basically trying to make yourself feel be yourself in the relationship then, so to speak. Because if you're going to go and
Right.
say, boy, you're not gonna make no man do this, or you're not gonna make nobody do this again, or whatever it is, or so on, and it's like you just in this for you. I'm sorry, that is a selfish notion if you
No,
ask me.
I understand what she's saying. Because when
No.
you get hurt
I
so
know that
much, you
no,
have to
Jay.
go into it for you.
Let me ask you
I
that
don't mean
question.
like, oh, you're going into no,
No.
listen carefully. Me no
Yeah.
mean say right now my grenade and me a date. Me find it hard to give a man anything, right? But you see to situation that him in a, me will give him a thing or two. And then me will laugh in myself, cause me say in my mind, me will say, what if him tell himself say I use me. But that's where people allow themselves to be let down. When me there around him, don't me I enjoy the moment. When we have sex, don't me I enjoy. When me there, everything with him is good to me. So why me I go think about all the other things? Knowing say at the end of the day, people will always fuck up. My husband was perfect in so many ways, but he also fucked up. I was the most perfect wife. I'm not giving on, hey, me not badge on myself or whatever. But when I say I was the most perfect wife, I mean I literally don't. A wife who doesn't go nowhere in this generation, a wife who does without a cell phone for over a year in this generation, nigga, you got yourself a fucking wife. That was me.
Man,
And him turn around do what him do. You go away,
Man have a
baby.
captive. Man lock you away.
Yeah.
Man lock you away. Perfect
No,
wife.
it's
Man
because it's what Dre is about himself. He find a wife where she understand him. Dre old school. You see, even though Dre loving wife how him is nothing like him wife. And half the things he require of him wife, he would never dream of doing. And that's just how him built. Him never make himself. That's just him. I see him with my husband. Me and my husband not together today. I'm tell him this all the while. Anytime we do talk or argument, say we're not together because you can't be with somebody who knows and accepts you for you. Me know you're too much for you there with me. Because every time he do something, he can't understand why not get a pot cover across his head or why you understand what I mean? No, it's just reality, you know.
But as
You have to go in things for yourself. Just go in.
There's a reason why it's called compromise, and I will still maintain that when you settle down with one person and have a relationship, that is one of the most difficult thing you can do as a human being, and one of the most unnatural thing, because by the very nature of existence, and so it is supposed to make the thing there. You understand? It is an institution that came around that try to change that. That's why I tell some woman enough time and them look at me and say me a dirty man when me say it. I don't care, but the reality is, and that is why they cannot deal with infidelity and deal with certain things, because at the end of the day, when I say to people, say, boy, monogamy is very unnatural. People say foolishness, and me a dirty man and 2 more and 600 women and this and that and what have you. It's not natural. It is not natural. If that was the case, we would not have the liking, right? Or this whole argument of lusting, right? There would not be a rule on the books. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. If that was if monogamy was natural, none of those things wouldn't have been. May I tell you, it's and the rules are set to exercise control and conformity in society. You understand? So when we talk it, so when you have a man, we really and truly give him all. When you have a woman, we give them all. You have to respect them, you have to love them, you have to show appreciation if you do that, because it is not easy. It is not easy. Anybody will come look at me and tell me, say, relationship easy for them. I don't know.
Unless it's only easy for them if they don't care, but they don't care.
Yeah, but that is not a relationship if you don't care about the person.
Exactly.
That's not a relationship.
A relationship is not easy. You're absolutely right.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's one of the hardest things you can do. When
no, Andre. That's why the key word in our relationship is called commitment.
Commitment.
When you're committed to something, you literally, you understand what I say? That's why that's the key word in our relationship, commitment. It's like you literally lock yourself down to something and say, yo, me I stick to this.
Everything in the relationship, especially when they have come in there, it show all the difficulty. Commitment, right? Compromise, coming, right? Difficult things them you have to work so hard at it.
How the fuck this little perverted boy get this in this? What the
have to work at it. Right? Especially when you want to ensure say boy the woman come. Right? But that was just a light moment.
Yo, that's it. Me not tell you one thing me can say. The grenade and they feel glad for Martisha. Cause if Martisha didn't get homework, you wouldn't get none, you know?
But you're a man.
So how come she not come back with the homework results?
She give me results, man. You know here.
Fancy not a squirt.
She deliver, man.
Not a squirt, fancy.
A pee, eh? A pee.
I couldn't pee. My belly started cramp me. My belly go on piece of fire.
So see, you couldn't have given the man the benefit of the doubt and make him feel like that thing though. You couldn't piss on the man.
No, but me say it to him too. Me tell him so me want him make me squirt. Tell him so me want him make me squirt. Of course.
You
Then you know he believe in a squirt just like them.
You put him on so you should tell him that.
You shouldn't have done that.
You put him
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, just have you can't talk about
Why?
him, I think.
You can't tell him that.
No, him good for it. Him say him do it. Sure, them have a man respect. The found a man love feel good in on herself. Oh fuck, me never squirt. Me couldn't squirt. It never happened. That shit felt good. But it
No
just
worry,
Me
man.
think
So,
well because me not nobody around me. Me think about it all the time. Me I say if I try a thing.
I'm gonna come back with a dildo. Cause I'm still gonna work on it. I've my
When
first
I
first dildo.
hear me say me when I hear me say me go on the toilet I pee and I see and I say I feel I squirt or what.
Oh God.
Everything listen, everything when you talk about on the
Yeah,
live, you
man,
know, me take it to art. To damn art.
oh God.
We go look at it
That's all
pink.
it was.
Like Andre like it. We make sure say
Yeah.
now flare like Andre said.
Oh, you know, the little one
It
you
not
pass up
fraud.
on the outside.
It's not fraud.
Decoration.
It's not
Me I
fraud.
examine it. Me I make sure say
Yeah,
now
somebody.
powdery now come out there like Madonna pum pum.
You say you go check the color consistency and all of this.
Right?
Insecure.
Yeah, like
Hey, me
and all
really
these
sit down. Me not look here. Me really sit down in myself. Yeah, think about it. You little girl if you choose still, you know.
I think about
Me husband, baby, mother, like when they are, my mind just flashback on the topic. Like, is it
Me I tell
insecurity
you say
or
we think about it.
Okay.
my mind really like just depend like, girl, really?
no,
What
but
would possess you?
some I will tell you, some people do it for malicious reasons, you know.
I need a switch.
Cause
Hi.
I'm hoping that is not the case with this girl though. Cause that means say Sassy would have to look out for. I say look out.
no, me tell you no, when we say malicious reasons, me no mean in terms of like want to hurt nobody. But you have females out there that we want to size up with the ex just to feel good about for themselves. So me mean malicious.
Well, no one girl will do that all the time.
Because
You can't understand it.
because every moment she around her friend them, or she there around her sister them, or even around the man, she will do it. She will pull up a picture or pull up something on social media. Some of them we even follow, just like us, the girl that follow her upon everything. So it's with everything where Sassy posts, watch her. Feel like he look good. All that the yellow just don't not even look good upon him. And you in yourself when she has
Look,
no when that match I will tell her. She has said the opposite of what the picture is saying. Like you know as the friend I look and you say, but nothing wrong with the girl. Like you know, I said that to her, you know. But I said, but nothing wrong with the picture. Like they just do it and nitpick. Our makeup no look good. Or who put on that they here? Where she get that wig there from? Like
Bad mind.
no,
But Dre,
and really sometimes
as
bad man. No,
but when you're taking man, it make no sense.
no, in a year,
win as women.
No,
When you're taking man, you're winning race.
she win.
No, that's what I'm saying. In your case,
Yeah,
it
when we
kinda
take on out win. So when
yeah,
we
As an
take on out,
awful prize, but she win.
we done.
it kind of seems weird because it is in reverse. But we are talking about in the general aspect of it, where, say for instance, you have the man. No, I say she have the man, but you are the side chick, or the ex. You are the ex.
Me need to build one argument with them to find out if them watch this year Saturday night time. I know that me really think about it. Me need to just build one argument with them.
Well, we
Something
have
me
to need
say,
to understand, right?
that's-
So if this
that's-
girl
well, as
hits
you
you,
know, when they watch nothing, you know, something where me say, then take it back to me. I'm say, pussy,
No,
like,
just
they
send,
really watch like,
just
like.
leak the link to them, man, and watch it.
yeah, man, we don't discriminate over here. So any views, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
but like how she been thing there, as I say, if you do, I just share the things on her story and on her
Me
page.
share them. That's why me share
And then
them.
she-
Me share
Yeah,
man.
but
Me share. That's why me say it don't surprise me if they over here Saturday night time.
but you have some people like that, man. We just malicious, where just want to always size up with people. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say, she look better than the girl, or like feel like say fear body better. You know what I mean? There are numerous ways with.
Yeah, she said me. When she post one day, and she say, "My dog face bad body."
You hear that?
Dog face
hear
bad
that?
body. When me see her, she feel like a hot dog. Them, the dog them will actually look like hot dog. They look a long manga back, and they long face.
Look on you and say you favor that?
No, me I tell you, say she called me. She called me and say, "You look a bad body dog face girl." So when me finally see who she look like now, me I tell Uno say she fear the little dog they would they call hot dog you and with the long back, cause she look like fine, but that's why she like the like a long maga back girl with the little dog face. That me say I would tell her so much she take it tell me.
Maybe the man love the dog looking people. I don't know.
Girl.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know.
Have a seat.
Yo, but here we go on, man. I just jealous here, man.
No, but as we say is
jealousy means to sign in the picnic ass passport paper.
That really puzzle them at time. The insecurity will puzzle them at
time.
And this wanting to be the better option. They're hoping that they're the better option.
Me tell you, say woman and the man call her the wife. Me ask her why she not going to divorce me. Me say since you want to be wife, so but that's the damn man to divorce me. You know, so
I mean, what do you?
Divorce me, tell a man to divorce me. Girl, tap call my phone and make your man divorce me. And that you need to go down and come out from her ass phone.
Well,
You know what? I think to be honest with you guys, when a woman over a man, they not do them something there. Them not size up nobody. Cause me not sit down and watch
me
when me ex who me ex a date. I don't care. Me not care, but
me not remember myself.
If me start date one man, me go look on the ex.
Why? Yeah, ex.
No. Like listen, me no want to listen to this actually. I ain't gonna elaborate on that.
No, we know why you tell me what you look for. We just want to know why you do it.
No, I just look to see who's who was before, who is now. I don't know why.
Me tell you the only way more that do it. Because just like how me and Mark they do the smasher pass thing, and they when they come up to where the girl name again? She name? Gully Bop.
Oh, yeah.
What's she name?
Shana Chin.
When it come up to Shana Chin, even though Shana Chin looks good now, I had to pass because me I say if a Gully Bop or X, me not go this.
Yeah, man. Well, I have to pass, man. What do you mean, man? Yeah, deal with something like that, man.
Yes, there. You know that case that if I know, if first and foremost, if me know say that the man that did the X, me that I post. And if me I deal with it, I may find out say him, me a cut. Because certain people you're not supposed to take 10 seconds.
No, sir. That looks real terrible for you.
Facts. So in that case, we can understand when you're gonna take a one prips just for see if a good quality something this me get. So yeah, me prips and me say,
me have a question in this is right,
but the people them that continuously do it. And that's the problem.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's insecurities. Cause obviously, yeah. What do you really sit down and really look for?
It's a
mental thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's a form of obsession also. It's sick.
Yeah,
it's sick.
I don't think it's my case if me I look at an obsession because me not insecure. It's just me I look. Mr. Look for see whether me have, and not even just the ex right now. The ex before that too. Just like
you're gone too far.
You're gone the ex before that.
No, sir, you're gone too far now. You're gone far.
Listen, me I do my research. Me I do my research. When I say
you're
doing my research.
You're gone
too
far.
What you looking for?
That
Me I
that
do the
ask
research.
that.
What you looking for,
Me I
Miss
do the
Fancy?
background check.
Miss
Yeah,
Fancy,
what
I'm
what
doing
you
my
searching? What you
background check.
searching
yeah, but
for?
what are you searching? What are you looking for as a sausage and that may ask you?
If
What
me a there done good man or not, why then left for you know? You not gonna tell me why then left. Me go look.
The
no,
ex
but
are
them
gonna make you know if him a good man. So you go in a woman,
Yes.
the most go sit down and interview them. You go knock it hi, baby girl, how are you?
So if you ask them, yes.
But
You know, man.
you alright,
Yeah, man, girl, let me
Fancy,
know. You
but
see me
Fancy, you don't think there's a weakness in that because when you say you go look now,
no?
because you want to know why they left. You know, most situation end up being a bitter one where the ex, even the ex not have nothing good to say about the next one.
True.
Right? So why is it that me I go off away the ex say? Why me I go
That's
off away
true.
the ex say and what the ex put out there? You
That's true.
understand? Yeah, you can examine it, but I can't use that as a benchmark to say, all right, then fine. I must use this to see if these are the things that are going to pop up in my situation.
Well,
No,
if I
with
what
her.
that?
No.
Well, if I
You
what
understand?
that?
What if I work that?
That's
Even more work
That's why me
So
just
what
go
I say?
in. Me
So
see
what
you,
I
me
say? When
like
you meet
you.
a
Me a
man,
go
when
in
you
with
meet
you and
a
me a
woman
ya
or
go
a
on.
man,
People could have
we
tell me
not
up or down.
do
Me
the
no
background
believe.
checking somewhat to find out
background
anything.
check.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Oh,
you
you
know.
A
do that?
waste of time, missus, where you
the
find
only
Do
out.
thing
that.
I want to know what the woman look like,
Where
just in
you
case
find
they
out.
look up somewhere. That's my only interest there.
Me want to ask you
Same
two
thing for me. Same thing
No,
for
me
me.
not talk about
questions.
just looking at the
Where
woman.
you find out.
Me
And
do
after
me
you
want
find
back
out, where
check.
you
Me
The
do
want
only
know
it.
them
interest.
if they have criminal record and
What?
I swear to God.
That ex now gonna make you know that.
When
Hey,
you
where
do
the
that,
sounding? Where the
Back
You
sounding?
check.
have to do the
when
ex.
you live at Jamaica, you used to do damn background check. You come to Canada, come in there, talk we do background check.
Want to make
You
behind
live a let me say when the
One of my
sister that
cousin
say,
teach
you
me.
look
One
like
of my
you live a
cousin teach
foreign
me
too
that.
long, you know.
She said as soon as they start with meet one man, go up online and do
Your
back
cousin
check.
was smell
Cause
put her
listen,
across
me
your
have a
leg and
son. Me no
beat
want
him.
nobody in my house where criminal. Yes, back check.
Fancy, mama.
Yeah, that
We
girl.
love her, see.
So during this time, right? During this time, what would you be doing as it relates to the courting part of stuff? Would I still go out and whatever it is and
Yeah, me I go, but he now come in my house and come around my son yet until me
Is
find
it
out
so?
more about
Is it
him.
a formalized background checking process, or that just means that you're looking around to see what happened, or do you run his name? We want to know if our system today you run his name.
There's a system.
Are you running name figure find what
There's
X
a
look like? Which one?
system that you can run the name online.
Boom beat. Me not like to know the information, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
me
it.
not have them
It's
evidence.
easy
I
peasy.
swear
It
me
tells
not have
you
them.
everything.
Me
The
can't
traffic
but
ticket.
but
Boom.
Trish, me can't tell you now.
I
But
swear
them
to
a
God.
buyer so nowadays they message me
Trish,
like
me
nothing.
can't
Yes,
tell you.
sorry.
Anything you want to know, me can't tell you now, you just have to ask.
Yeah, me to ask. Me just to ask. Me a
No,
Okay.
ask, and then me
cause man
validate
lying
that thing
wicked.
and release
No,
it.
don't get me
Then
wrong. The man me talk to no, me not do that too. Me don't know why. But
because you're Jamaica?
So wait,
All
no, wait,
right,
wait.
all
So
right.
no, what you know,
All
what you know,
right.
no.
That's
Here
fine.
we go now. All right, all right. I'm glad you said that. I'm
That's
glad you said that. I guess I know
Alright,
now.
you
You
I'm
need
a
to do it.
Jamaican name, you should have do it, man.
You need to do it.
Right?
If you have a
Mama.
system and they pay for
the
monthly,
back check
you need
is
to
done
do
a
it.
little bit
Hey,
different.
the only thing where woman can use it for think they with man out there now because Jamaica have the central repository with people's identity. That is number one. So you could be able to do that so easy. The only thing sometimes a woman might look and say, boy, you don't have a passport? Really? So oh yeah,
That's what
Jamaica.
I'm trying to say. Like the man when me attract date now, me know
But
everything.
no,
Everything about
Andre.
him.
Yeah?
But me as a woman
No,
personally,
you
like
know
you know here in
everything what
America,
him
if
tell
me
you.
and man a date
No,
and me ask him for
like
certain credential and
personal
me not have
stuff,
it, me nobody
personal stuff,
interested.
Say
personal
And
stuff,
that tell
Yeah,
me say you
paperwork,
waste your
personal
time.
stuff.
you know everything what him tell you
So that's
fancy.
my background
No,
check like this.
like back check information. What me not have to do.
Yeah?
Wait,
Like what? Anything you tell you, I believe you just believe him.
How
You don't
him
know
tell
it.
you?
Oh,
So
you
how
know.
No,
you know?
no, no,
Oh,
no.
you
We just
know.
on live now. We can talk about that after. But me just a say,
Me afraid of you. That's all me can say.
Me afraid of
Why?
Because we have our own monthly subscription and our background check
Me afraid of you.
tell them
I have to. I have a son.
Yeah, we can give a couple names there, fans.
No, really and truly, she work.
Yeah.
Your family know say
Yeah.
work. You know them if they're married. Them know if they're
Trish.
married because they tell if they have a spouse. They all of them something there. Tell them if
Can
them
it-
go in a
Mr.
bankruptcy before or then credit is.
No,
Because
They
that
can
stress
tell
them
them
to me
if they
too.
birth certificate.
No worry, Trish. Me got you here.
Huh?
You can tell me everything you want.
Them
Don't worry.
address where them live before, so it makes sense that it make them add up. It
Where
add
you do with the Canartis,
The
you give
person
me
Can you
10
imagine
different
if Fancy have a daughter?
Where you do with the man,
Eh?
we have 10 different identity kind of Canartis.
Yeah,
Oh, you follow
that
up
shit
on it,
ain't hard to do.
So
Canartis.
how long now you do back
come with 3
How long
different
now
identities.
you do back check Fancy?
Me just
Unless you have the fingerprint,
you see, let me make this clear. Since
Yeah,
me
make it clear.
separate from my husband, it's been 4 years. I haven't been with dated. I mean, I wouldn't. I haven't been with a lot of men. So
Fancy,
it's yeah.
before you finish, just tell me how long you been doing the
Fancy.
background check and then you can
Yeah,
tell me.
Couple
Why
years
you- why
now.
you- Couple years now, what you know, why you say no, we have to make sure so my story they match up in the car. So my man then what did they do con artists and
That's why
scam
me
business.
ask. That's
You
why.
should and you clearly never you,
So
if a couple years.
run up in your
But
next, not in the background.
No, but me not
Yeah.
see it on them bureau. Me not see it. Me not see it. That's what me
and
say them
that-
come
yes.
good.
How you make
Right, but look no, but look no.
it work?
She tell
Hold on,
herself
Sassy.
is where she can trust
How
it.
you know say it
Sassy,
work?
well I know. Well I know. She
Me
said she
never
said she
say it
checked them
work. Me
background.
just I
She
tell
said she
me,
checked them. She said she checked them background and the man they did so clean and crisp and then still turn around and do foolishness. So
Which means
yeah,
why you
but
want to
there's different way to
But I
scam
tell
people
you,
though.
what
There's different way to
Fancy is
scam people.
doing,
Then
you see,
some of them are not straight up
project their
scammers.
anger and their hurt different.
Oh, I just you call them scammer.
Everybody project
Yes,
their anger and
exactly.
their hurt different.
I am not telling you. Let me get that clear. Them not scam. They're not like me. Call them scammer. There's different ways to scam people. Like there's different. There's different people to different ways to use people too. And different people use people different. And not even just man use me. Women do too. Friends.
Jesus Christ.
I mean friends.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's not like I'm sitting here and talking about men alone. There's women who does it, and it's not about money either. For different reasons.
What am I scam?
Oh, but it's true though. I had that on my mind, and I wanted to say it's not just men who does. And when me say scamming, I mean real scammers. I mean me call them scammer because them
Pum scammer, eh?
Dishonest.
Dishonest.
Hey.
And and it's not just men. There's friends who does it too, and family too. Just say
you put up on a strong area of fault in this relation.
But I go down to Jamaica for Miss Minute blue dress. Remember Miss Minute
Trish.
blue and white dress?
Trish.
You're sorry.
Oh, me never go
But
over there woman before. But I go over there and call my cushion
What? No, sir. Can't bother with it. I'm out.
I do it,
It's me.
Yeah,
I'll be a chicken foot fancy up there, you know what I go on. And rabbit foot.
But Sassy,
Yes,
No, my
what question though? Right? Because Fancy with there until I say she do her checks and
balance.
You always pick for me.
We love you.
this is your part of the show. Come on. But back to the same argument though. But have you ever found yourself in a situation, both you and Trish? We need to find out from you. Because
Trish love her, they say.
artist cannot be the only point of truth. So because she not there tonight, no truth now go talk.
And what
Right?
if?
If
How
you
we are
ever
telling?
in a situation want to try to size up on yourself with maybe the person X or whatever.
No, look.
Yeah,
You
as in
You never go look or human look.
Me tell you,
When me see a woman them look all the while, me kiss my teeth.
me say what?
Me never
Because of that
really.
that last one time, and me say me nearly catch me death over it because
Let me tell
apparently
you, I mash up my marriage. Cause when me find out say really go back go fuck your ex, me lose half of him. Me lose half of him big time, and that's my marriage done.
So
We
so
were
what
only
what if
roommates.
Trish? What if you find out say I want twin?
Listen,
Kindali.
if me looking at the, if me look back and me see yeah, the woman equal or turn up, me respect you. God know, me respect you. Or if me and you mash up and you go there with our next man, as long as you equal it or move it up, me not no problem with you.
You don't left,
But if me
you
I
don't
go
left
look
him?
what you mean with my fast self, because the only reason why me are looking at is really me just want to know if me buck you up, me know who he is. That's all.
Trish.
I can't
Trish.
nothing.
All right, so let me ask you a question. So if you find out that the brother cheat and when you really do the checks and whatever, you realize there's a woman who have her business well off and maybe put you in a situation where you say, boy, yo, the girl I do good, or him go there so or whatever it is. If you find out and say him admit to whatever it is or so on, would you leave him?
Oh, you know, him get left same way. No, he might get left. Good or not, unless me and him they have a understanding, okay?
Fight feet?
He
You
might
not go
get
fight
left.
for
Fight for what? You know this day and age? A man no shot?
well,
No,
men
sir.
are short. Men are short, you know. Not women aren't.
Men, me not think in my realm that men are short. I think good men are hard to find, but it's not like it's impossible out there. It's so challenging with me that I said, no, this are the last man me gonna deal with. This because him cheat from me have to sit down in this and take this. Take what? She
No,
could have
man.
put it like money, she could have reached that it's a good
No,
left in
well,
I
no, man. No, well, it's not like say boy, like say the last person, you know, but make you do some introspection for look and say, boy, yo, what me can do for up my game? Or
Yeah, with
nothing
the
like
next
that.
man.
Or with the next man.
For this one, you must be mad. If me look on that and the lesson what I'm gonna learn from that is gonna be a benefit to my next relationship, okay? Because maybe there are some things that I can improve on. So that's fine, but not for the John Cryer. No, the John
Oh,
Cryer.
but you're not gonna improve it for this man, you're gonna improve it for the next man.
Yes, because the next
You
man,
see,
we don't know the motivate.
And that I think.
you
Because
see,
it might be a worse junker.
It could be a worse
Worse.
example, but it's a gamble. All is fear and love and war, you know, where you get. But me just said, me know when me did get with this a John Cryer, we go cheat with the woman with the business. You know me
no,
get some.
no, why
Hey,
not try,
hey, hey,
why
Trish,
not try to improve for
Trish,
this man?
Trish, you can't turn them at Nico mash up for your life, yeah?
Why?
Marco. Me a mash up the man.
Mr.
My life.
Fancy.
What are we calling the Ursula brain like a donkey?
So fancy.
Ursula,
Yes.
she just sit down like a yo, me see sit me for wonder. Me say,
We
the
say
man just
upstairs, my little stomach.
No, on stop, extend,
Me
extend
ear, me
Amari
near,
run.
me ear, me near, me ear, me near.
Yeah,
You know,
stop, extend Amari run, man. But we
Me
may
not
say,
understand it.
but yeah, you find out say the man a cheater when you look. You see, just like how you're fancy and you're into the finer things and whatever it is, or
Yes,
so
yes.
on. And you
yeah, no
you
man.
are what was that term you gave her, Trish, a couple weeks ago? A
Really?
woman of power.
Yeah,
What?
Woman of
but every
power.
woman is a woman of power, not
No,
just fancy.
we're not talking
Yeah.
about the pum pum part. No, we're not
No,
talking
me not
about.
talk about the pum part.
If
Me
you
talk
say,
about the power to make
oi,
And the
decisions.
Lord
look
said,
here.
let there
If
be
you say
light,
every
and there
woman is a
was
woman of
light.
power, a one thing every woman have. A one thing every woman
Answer.
have. Look
Yeah,
here.
everybody will have it, but that cannot be the only thing. No, sir.
Look here. All right. Fancy, say, and then you realize that the man end up to top you. The man end up to top you. You'd have left him?
Tap me.
Yeah, as in the next person we match with, you could have honestly look and say, boy, yo,
It
him
make a good
outdo
clip.
you.
So to be honest,
You'd have left?
no,
You would have
God go
left.
with you.
no. When me did younger, when me insecure, cause I've
And we are
gotten.
telling man, say no.
Listen, when
And
me
we
did
are
younger,
telling
when me
you
did
man,
that,
say.
no, when me did, cause I've grown from a lot of insecurities. I'm getting to that point, right? I was very, very, very insecure. I insecure to the point where me not even look, me still even shy. I'm not even look on people. You know what I mean? So when me husband or when me ex did go out there and me look on the girl and so yeah, me if you want wear. Cause me said to myself, yeah, she was pretty, but then me of course
So
me
what are
see
you saying
false.
now?
That if would I left when I know that me did left for. There's other reason why I leave.
But
I'm
yeah,
sure, but may I say, ask me,
no,
sorry,
then.
Dre.
Huh?
So in a scenario that I painted, you wouldn't leave. You'd have fight for your relationship.
Of course.
So what if when you take us that the woman, you look on and say, well, how can I made this?
Well, that would be your opinion of me.
No, not you, the woman.
Oh, if you look on her and say, no, to be honest with you, the men that me date, them usually go date.
Usually.
So,
Usually, and I'm saying to you.
so if you gone with somebody, yeah, me I go left him if you gone with somebody will look less than me in my eyes. Because then me not say what the fuck. Me not, you don't know what me I gonna say what the fuck is this and that's it. You know what I mean?
And here too, in that case, Fancy, it is a laughable moment for you because you're gonna look on it and say a film loss. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Me no feel like
what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Right. Me not just laugh and just let them go on. But then him probably see something else in her. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's not about beauty. Maybe there are certain things where me not sure, him are sure, she are sure. So, Probably. Pardon me?
Maybe she a squirt in a one way where you not squirt. You see?
Exactly. Maybe she a swallow. Me not swallow.
The boss love peace. The boss love peace.
Yo.
Leave me alone, yeah.
Sometimes you know we women, the woman might not look worse than we, you know, but in our head we are say, oh, but she not look good. You know what I mean? She probably look nice. But because we saw like, you know, we went with that. Oh, him not look good. She not look good.
Oh, pardon.
Hey. She not look good. She a yummy and whatever. And she probably look good. So I think
turn around man. Yeah, go on with the dirty man.
right.
With the dirty
Cause
man.
like for me, man, I say, but why would there be your fat girl and then something there? You know what I mean, or whatever. Because everybody would be fat for me because I'm skinny, right?
No, sir.
Listen. I am very savage. I just calm down now. Cause do you remember when me said in the chat? I you say if me ask you that, you'd just get up and leave. Can't say it on the live.
No, but that's true. I would. that would be the breaking point right there.
No, but I was joking. I was sitting on the couch with him and I asked him that question. I'm like, how the hell? Them the breastfeed in your mouth.
Yeah, deal with fancy.
It look like that lady the throat we don't look power here. Deep.
But listen, I've grown. I must say this though, I've grown past those ways. I'm older. I don't have time for that.
All right.
If you want to move on, move on.
In other case, though, what was that there? That was jealousy or insecurity or just maliciousness?
In other case there?
Yeah.
I would say jealousy. Because at that point, we weren't together again. We lived together, but we weren't together. You know what I mean?
So were you jealous of the size of our breasts or?
Oh hell no, no. Me just have to pick something off of her if put her down. You know what I mean?
Oh, so when you say
Lord, you are seeing.
It was
Lord, you are seeing.
But I'm trying to get to.
I mean, our breast did nice or no?
No, they're overly big.
Yeah, but what was you said it was jealousy? So I try to understand what about it made it. You say it was jealousy.
Yeah,
No, me not jealous of her body. Me just the jealous say at that point
Give
when
her attention.
exactly he's giving this person an attention. So me have to pick something from it to argue about. You get what I mean?
Maybe if your breast a little bigger.
My breast?
Yeah,
No,
maybe if
I
your breast a
wasn't
little
insecure
bigger.
about the breast.
Once you put on your camera, if you show our breast.
Yeah.
They don't say I look for my breast. That's why I say it. No, it wasn't about me. I look on her breast and I say, "Oh, I wish my breast was that big." To be honest, me just mad. I want to pick because she was a very beautiful girl. Whatever. Me just have to pick something. You know what I mean? Cause at the point now, he might fuck me head over.
You downstairs before my something cut out. But fancy I say, my friend right now, the man gone to prison, left she. And she still stuck on the man with the girl there, with all the girl ugly, the girl this, the girl that. And I'm like, why? If you so much about where I think, go about your business and leave things alone.
And the man not even the boat.
In what universe? Listen.
I say you have some woman.
Yeah, some people obsession is a hell of a thing.
And not even really obsession. It's a form of it's the word I'm looking for. And a bad mind. They have a word where me could mean the same thing. But I do that envy. That's the word I'm looking for. Sometimes I that like you can't see somebody a win.
I look on her breast, what the rat is this?
So I'm looking at myself to see if I look pretty on the camera.
Yeah, man, go and show me, man. Can I look?
Them small, but then stiff, then steer right up there.
I've got to play Daddy One song. Hey, girl, you look pretty for your snapper.
Yeah, you can't put them together. Never mind.
Yo, but anyways, we're coming to a close. So we want to hear the closing arguments towards the topic. Is it jealousy or insecurities? Closing arguments, and there will be our farewells.
Yeah, well, I maintain the same position, and the fact that I asked the question of the ladies and maybe 2 of the 3 basically maintain the fact, say, if the woman is well off than them, there's some consideration in some way, because while Trish says she would have leave, she still give the man ratings because at least him up in game.
Rate the bun.
She will stick around and fight for her thing. So as I said at the beginning of the conversation, I think it's just everybody's desire of wanting to feel like the better option, right? Or at least when the man decides to move on from the ex, he would have you want that comfort in saying that he moved on to better, right? Or she moved on to better, right? And as I said, the insecurity plays into the fact that because of the sizing of things. For me, really and truly, I just want to know how him look. If I'm booking him in the streets or whatever it is or so on, because you have some man we're very what they call it, obnoxious in a way in them behavior and them approach. You understand? You have some man will tell themselves a boyfriend them they control the woman certain way, or they have the woman certain way, them feel like them can size up again. Or when I say size up in this respect, feel like them can pass them place. So I just maybe want to know who may I deal with. You understand? I don't care about what him have, or if he used to fuck you better or whatever it is. To me, quite clearly, if there's any shortcomings, I would expect that you'll be honest enough to let me know, so that if I cannot really and truly please you, then you move on rather than have an infidelity type of situation taking place, because I don't play them the game there. You understand? Me no like it. You understand? So for me, really and truly, as I said, I just think it's just this desire of wanting to think and feel like you are indeed the better option. And that's why I think a lot of men and women do this thing. You understand? They want that satisfaction to know that I am better, right? At the end of the day. Right? Andre Powers on Instagram, also Through the Eyes of the Eagle on YouTube and Instagram. I haven't put out a video in a little bit because really and truly, it's getting a little bit rough in terms of how things are taking place right now. But put it this way, I'm not one to live by whatever it is. I'm more about the message that I'm sending, and hoping that at some point in time, at least a year or two, that can really take on to the message and at least put some application and research to them life.
Okay.
Well, okay, let me run out real quick. Well, for me, I feel like it's more of a insecurity type of thing. I wish people wouldn't be so insecure to go and run back and go look on the next person X. For me, if only reason I would really want to know still, just like me agree with Powers, it's pretty much a simple fact for know what the brother would actually look like for know some in the streets, and I might want to come out and try kick me down on the road because he begs me there with the woman who I'm he used to be with, and him can't get the opportunity anymore. That's pretty much it. In the business, if him did do this better, that better, me there now, and I may control and I run the thing. You see, and that is that. You can find me on Instagram at Mr. Mac_facts and also the_Mac Lounge. Yeah, big up on yourself.
Yeah, I think we are run out before the ladies them tonight. So here we go on, because why me I run out now? Me agree with both Mac and Dre in the aspect of the only way I would look, or I would even look. I would prefer I would ask the lady, say, show me a picture or whatever. If she don't want to show me, then might be more gonna do my research. But just for security reasons, I want to know who the guy is. More I know if that person has somebody me would I want. Would I want to know if the person has somebody we are gonna retaliate? Cause you don't know you have some man where tell themselves, say if one of them have the woman can't, like some man that tell themselves, say, I feed them woman, or when the woman move on. So for that reason, I would want to know, because me tell her how me stay. Me very territorial. So you see, once the woman look for me and call me her man, me no care about nobody where they did it before. So you see, once the woman look for me and say, yo, you are my man, brother, we are gonna fight or war or go broke or whatever. But I woman word me I work off. Me now work off if a man say you was
yard.
Or she did over me yard last night. No. She tell me say I'm me her man. So that have to work out one different way. So in that case there, me would have want to know who the guy was. So me know say when me see him in the street, or if me I drive, I go home and me see a car follow me. I say when film car do follow me. You know what I mean? Me supposed to in other way there. But other than that, I feel like anybody who take it further than that, where them a go size up with how the person look, or if the person look better than them, or when you go another part, ask
people
who can do this better, or who for body feel better. You have the woman them, you have the woman them out there where we go as far as we do that. We ask all the man say who for vagina tight and them, like you're gone too far with that you're gone on a different tangent when you're gone there. So outside of that, you know what I mean? So it can be jealousy on some sides, and it can be insecurities on some side. And the new word we find when we that talk earlier, not a new word in terms of we never know the word, but in terms of the topic itself, some people do it because for malicious reasons. Some people do it just to cause trouble. Cause you have just like in a sassy case where I would even say me not even know if he explain that the one because Sassy don't take for herself out of the equation long time.
Girl want
And this woman still a star, still a stark Sassy and a cards problem when she done win the race and take the prize and gone. So that are just malicious behavior to me. You know what I mean? Like you win, but what else you want?
Another thing, the girl was running a race and thinks me I run back her and she realized that she when she reached the finish line, she realized that she wanted to run the race, nobody in a company. So that time problem. So she win a medal when nobody knew. Me glad she passed it over. So she probably not disbelief, like, well, I know, man. Story not add up. Yeah, no wife can't so happy if left husband and pussy class. What go on here, so?
I tell him, man, our research, the curiosity has heightened because of the radical.
Yeah.
But my closing argument, guys.
Your bathroom clean though.
Always,
When
right?
girl good, girl good.
Everything about Sassy clean a housewife, me saying.
Hey, all right.
Hey,
Guys,
follow up,
I just
Sassy,
launched
before you
online.
talk, you know, say, well, and before Sassy talk, you know, say you look like Sassy depend on recruitment. Like, in an early part, Sassy make it clear, say she a good single woman.
But me tell him a long
Well, I don't know.
time.
And Sassy show we kitchen clean and nice, no dirty plate, no in a sink. Which other room we see? We see in a living room. I know we see in a bathroom. So, guys,
And a nice clean body.
I think
we're gonna need to see the bedroom.
I think fancy. I think Sassy. Why me fancy? Lego. Sure. I think Sassy is trying to send a message, guys. So, guys, go follow Sassy at Sassy Rochelle, the Jamaican goddess. Shoot on a shot. I don't know if we don't get lucky, but you know, I wish you know well.
Don't fucking go over there with a nasty self, though. You know?
LeBron James.
I'll be looking. I'll be looking. Got me there over there every day.
People.
Oh, so we are going powers, all right.
You see them money upon me something, people. That's why I'm single. Anyways, people, check out your girl online. I just launched my online store at sassyrochelleboutique.com, and you can get lashes for as low as $2.99 US. I'm a ship worldwide. That means I'm a ship Jamaica, Canada, America, anywhere. And in closing arguments, I think it's a little bit of insanity due to OCD, a little bit of obsession, because if you are with a person now, you don't need to worry about where they were with who, because that now has nothing to do with how you feel about you and where I go with you, unless he's displaying some behaviors where he might communicate on certain, relationship with the past, which is the ex. That's why me now go brave and back, Brad, like when Max say, allow that shit about ex and no old fire to ease. If you catch back, and me now robot and a push mouth and expect him to eat it. No see how me pretty and nice, so confidence is not the issue. So guys, follow me on Instagram. That's your show. We're done. Trish.
You see how she come and dip another flash me and say, we're supposed to go we're supposed to go to Magana
Sassy show was something different, I swear. She saw something different. She come and she have a different glow to her today. All right.
And the little exercise we send her upon the little homework, I just brighten up her face.
Yeah. You know, say that's true. That's true, you know. That's true.
Why?
Wow.
Why? Spice Island. It's Spice Island. I really Spice Island fit you.
Oi.
Trish.
Then I say grenade at Spice Island, no sir.
Trish, the floor is yours.
It's amazing.
See my call me a name, live long. He's going to live long.
You reach?
That's how I call him. Call me. Girl, me.
We think you must make sure I see a mood for next week. Lord Jesus. Is it jealousy or insecurity? I think that it can be a bit of both. Personally, let me say, the only reason, like, I'm with the boys with this one. I'm with the men. The only reason why me want to know is just because me not like. Sometimes you go one place and you see some people act some weird. Oh yeah, some weird.
Oh, that girl there look fine.
How are you doing so? Yeah, only to come up and find out say yes, that's how one of them will get the good thing too and show up themselves. Me like to know the people them. So me can say, all right, well, the thing really good, so me can understand, why I behave so. All is well. Just for that reason, But me feel like, sir, in a relationship too, your partner can make you develop that level of jealousy, because sometimes I really jealousy and insecurity, because them can have some relationship with all that the ex there. Then now chick now child, then they on phone or you look and him a text or I don't know, them something that way in a regular relationship. So it's part that interest in you if say wait, hold on. So this a man I left the woman, me and him there, but it seemed like him still caught up around this, so I go around this, let me look. But me I tell you say the amount of energy with them something they take. For you invest yourself in that, we draw away from where you are doing, where you're supposed to focus on and them something there. Me not have that energy. And me want to develop that energy. Whether it is jealousy, insecurity, complete insanity, as long as me know you, and me know say you are that, me go about my business. Me not them bag or something there. Me not have no time to do them something with nobody. Anyways, that's my take. Me not have the energy. Follow me, Divine Chick Collective, on Instagram. And if you're so inclined, also follow my business page at AMB Smart Shop or www.ambsmartshop.com. I have smartwatches on my website for kids, for adults, GPS tracker. So check your girl out.
I think it's both insecurity and jealousy, depending on the situation. I won't elaborate on that. I think I elaborate enough. However, she's my hair is such a mess. God.
Leave your hair alone.
Anyhow, guys, follow me on Instagram, Fancy by K. I run a small business with cosmetics and skincare. Follow me there, and then you can see me blog sometime at Fancy Reedy. I'm into fashion and beauty. Love it. Also, I'm a financial advisor, so if you guys have any question in regards to those things, own a business, starting a business, anything finance related, I am that girl. Alrighty?
People, that was our show. You don't know other thing already. Subscribe, like, share. You know what I mean? Comment. We need to hear your side. You know what I mean? So you don't know. Comment on the live. Comment when the live is finished. We want to hear your opinion.
Share and like the live and share it. Share it, guys.
Yeah.
Also, remember,
Awesome.
follow all the hosts on social media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Reach out.
Also, people, want to make sure to catch we for Reggae Dancehall this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Out in CT for brunch on the farm. All right. Make sure to see we. Don't afraid to talk to we. We will be interviewing you. So big up on yourself.
Yeah, man. People, big up. Peace. Until next week.
And make sure no go buy Mac rum punch.
Yeah, man. Rum punch, man. Make sure the rum punch kick a margarita and sangria punch. You see, enough things there road, and you can find it over my page. All right.
Yeah.
And make sure to support everybody on the show here and go find them on Instagram and buy all of them products. One love.
Alrighty. Take care.
Hey, my girl, yo, make sure you press the like button. Umbre, you me attack. Yeah, I press this like. You're bad man, you're wicked. Make sure you subscribe to Fiwi Dancehall, you know. The one authentic. Watch it play, watch it pray now.